Hey, I wanted to play this for you. Sal and Richard called this guy. He, what is this show about? It's one of those public access shows again?
Yes.
They discuss.
People pay to be on TV.
Yeah. They discuss family. Gary, what is it they discuss? Richard, what do they discuss on this show?
Just, it's like he has these high school kids on, and they talk about relationships. It's just like, it's nonsense.
So Richard and Sal played this game where they call into this guy.
Yeah.
And they try to see, like, they just drag out every story, and they see how long they can stay on.
Okay.
This is that guy that already loves that old guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And like, so Richard said, if I just drag out the story, how long will they let me drag this out for? And then I think Sal calls in, right? I didn't even get to that part yet.
Yeah.
All right. It's called Respect Show?
Respect is the name of the show, yeah.
And it's about respecting.
Yeah, respecting friends and high schoolers and stuff.
Where are these shows?
I don't know. Richard seems to be the only one who can
Yeah.
find these shows.
Well, every day, like, you know, when I go home at night, I'm just cruising through the public access channels. There's 4 of them. So every 30 minutes I check them.
I wonder if I have these channels. I never seem to get
Really? I'm like, nobody else comes in talking about them but Richard.
If you have Time Warner, they're on Time Warner, yeah.
There's a lot of peer pressure during adolescence.
I agree. I think in middle school and in high school, you want to be accepted by, you want to be.
Hello?
Excuse me. Hello?
How are you tonight?
Doesn't sound. I think we're okay. You have a
Hi.
question for the panelists?
Yes, I do. I recently had some family problems. I had a very tight-knit family all my life. I'm 43 years old, and we never really had any problems until...
Yeah, the topic is independence.
Yeah, independence.
Well, that has to do with my family because my daughter, me and my wife's daughter, it's her daughter from another marriage, is very independent. And our family has always been very functional and tight-knit, even with our relatives. But I had a cousin come down to visit about 2 weeks ago from Syracuse, and everything was fine for about 2 days, but my daughter's boyfriend, who's from Denver, flew in from Denver, and he stayed with us, and after about 2 days of him from Denver and my cousin from Syracuse staying under the same house, things started to get a little tense.
Were people fighting?
Between our family, and then it got more aggravated because my wife's uncle from Orlando, who we had...
Sorry. I need a scorecard to be able to straighten out.
Okay, so you have 3 teenagers in the house at one time.
3 aunts.
It's a little... sorry, I don't have the scorecard, but let us continue on. Are there any other callers?
Now, so there was a lot of chaos, right?
Yeah. Individually clashing personalities.
Well, like you've got 3 teenagers.
It's important to have a family that's close.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
You know, I just want to say it's great to have a show right now around the holidays to discuss family. Family is so important.
Sure.
And I feel like nobody really focuses on family anymore, and it's really nice to hear and see you people tonight talk about family. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. My parents are originally from Italy. And my mother is from Naples, and my father was in a city called Palermo. I don't know if you're familiar with Palermo.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's where my father's from, that city, Palermo, and they're coming out. And my Uncle Paulie is from a small town of the outskirts of Palermo called Santa Margherita. It's a small town where he grew up. And outside of that, my Uncle Joe, he comes from Porta Paola, Italy.
All right, thanks. It's good to have a big family, but the question is not more about the family, it's more about the kids, because this is a Respect Show. We're trying to see how the children...
You feel Italian families allow for individuality?
Are you
still on? Are you still on? No? I think they cut him off.
Palermo.
That guy's
Probably.
priceless.
I have my ex outlaw father-in-law is from Palermo. So
Oh, okay.
so are young people like
Well,
yes.
Yes.
then my uncle
Uh-oh.
Louis
Okay.
flew in from Toledo.
Are you? Is this going to be a real question?
Call him sober if you can.
Just talk about independence and all these Italy and Palermo.
Yeah.
Do you have a question about this issue we're raising?
And that was that. The voice of Bustin' Balls. Hey, we
That's a great one.